What's going on here then? There's something fishy going on with the SEC, right? They have to be. It seems like every crypto case and investigation with the SEC is just going away. All of it except the Ripple appeal. That one is still there, but really, aren't they just messing with this? Okay, I get it. The Ripple appeal is a unique beast. It's a lot more complicated than, say, the Coinbase lawsuit that ended not long ago, as I've said in recent videos. I've been trading crypto successfully for over 380 days and always end the month with a profit. People who copy my trades have made over $29,000 in profits in just the last 90 days. Want to see my real stats? To copy my trades for free today, click the first link in my profile description. I'm sure you already know that, but wait, we're not done yet. 2 more SEC cases have been held up. Crazy, huh? I need to explain the news to you now that it's out there. Even lawyer Jeremy Hogan gave me some good advice, but to be honest, I'm just sitting here thinking, wow, it's all coming to a head. Is it true that we've been in this mess since December 2020? Are the people who use XRP really going to be the last ones to get away from Kim Jong-Gensler and, let's face it, Jay Clayton's crazy antics? There are signs that the answer is yes. We might be the last ones, but here's the thing.
I'm sure the end is coming soon.
The court case. Gone. The draw's gone. Let me be clear up front before we start. This is not financial advice from someone who is not an expert in the subject. Really, don't follow what I say and buy or sell anything. It's just that I'm interested in crypto and enjoy making YouTube videos for fun. Let's talk about the important news now. President Donald Trump has said that the war on crypto is over. Of course, there are still some legal issues, like the SEC and Ripple case, but Trump thinks the battle is over. There are only a few loose ends left to tie up. It's easy to understand. The crypto drama is coming to an end. It will all be over soon. They're moving at such an amazing speed right now. Getting rid of the old guard before there is even a new SEC chair? That's really cool. In all honesty, this is more than I expected. I had faith that Trump would keep his promises, but this is even better than I thought it would be. With all of his might, he's coming in hot and taking the whole US government with him. We are now officially in crypto-friendly territory. Yes, we're safe. The law already makes XRP clear, but it's important to celebrate times like these. Since the SEC has been unfairly rough on us for years, this change feels like poetic justice. It's interesting how the story changes, isn't it? Now the SEC is seen as wrapping up in the news. Also, guess what? These days, the SEC isn't really the bad guy. That sounds strange, doesn't it? The two of them are no longer their worst enemy, though. Take this headline from the CoinDesk as an example. See, Justin Sun's company, Tron, asks the court to put off a fraud case until it can be resolved. Yes, you did read that right. The SEC Justin Sun. Together with the Tron Foundation, they asked a federal judge to put the case against the crypto billionaire and his company on hold on Wednesday. In both cases, the people involved gave hints that they might be able to come to an agreement. It's interesting that last week, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong said that the SEC agreed to drop all charges against the exchange, as long as commissioners agreed to it. A big win, right? That's not all, though. It seems like legal updates are coming out all the time these days. It's not only for Coinbase. I really can't keep track of all of them. Just the other day, OpenSea got caught up in the action. What's the latest development? Lawyer Jeremy Hogan said that the SEC has agreed to stop suing the Tron Foundation and has asked the judge to give them 60 days to reach a settlement. This case is more than just securities that aren't registered. There are also claims of fraud, market manipulation, as well as paying influencers illegally. Now, this is something different. It looks like Trump is set on ending the crackdown on crypto. And to be honest, it's not clear what went on here. But because I know the SEC, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of it is just smoke and mirrors. To be honest, almost everything the SEC has said in the last few years seems at best doubtful. People often notice that their tails are spinning, and I can't help but roll my eyes at their antics. But manipulating the market? I was interested in that one. What's going on with those cases? What about straight-up fraud? I don't think the SEC will go after the real con artists. Most likely, the claims of fraud and manipulation are just noise. Having said that, I think they'll still go after the obvious scammers and fraudsters, just like the Trump administration does. Anyway, Hogan added that yet another SEC crypto lawsuit is coming to an end. To be fair, they should keep the Jake Paul part alive just because for the sake of all the staff members who watched that Tyson fight. Son, he told you about motion to stay number 82 in SECV, Southern District of New York, and even gives some court listener numbers for people who are interested in the law. Hogan added this afterward. Ripple's case is still harder to settle than Tron's because of the judgment. Tron's case wasn't as far along. The old first in, last out rule applies here. Take a look at Philo. Of course, it's frustrating, but that's the game. What's the good news? I still believe that XRP is legal, and I'm not changing my mind about that. Even if the appeal goes through. That it won't do. The price of XRP would still be found. Why? Because it is already clear what the law says about XRP. It doesn't matter at all. On the other hand, there's this post from a person named Hans who wrote to lawyer Hogan about the LBRY case and said, LBRY is completely destroyed and has no chance of recovery. Hogan agreed and said, yeah, I don't see how they can get back on track. They messed up the project badly. It's very sad. But for those who remember, the SEC was very mean. They told Jeremy Kaufman, the founder of LBRY, straight out that their plan was to bankrupt him.
That's what they planned.
Hurt him so much that he gives up. When the verdict was read, Kaufman is said to have said, I'll give you all of my money if you just drop this lawsuit. But there was no giving in or settling down. The SEC didn't give up, wanting to kill. It breaks my heart to think about it. Dang! CC was not the same. A different time. That's not all the crypto news for today, though. Read this from Cointelegraph. From what Cameron Winklevoss himself says, the SEC ends its investigation into Gemini with no action taken. Yes, that's 2 big updates today. It seems like every day for the past week there's been at least one event that made the news. So let's get to it. The SEC, or U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, has officially ended its investigation into Gemini, a cryptocurrency exchange. This is another company that has temporarily got